Hi, I'm WFS Simmons, and this is WebFilmSchool.com, home of the free, I hope you heard that, free film school on the web, and also creators of the amazing two-day film school and the acclaimed DVD film school. Let's get to the free film school on the web. This segment, filmmaking tip number 75 on writing treatments. Number 74 is about writing treatment. This segment, number 75, is how to protect what you have just written. Let's get to the clipboard. Let's get into some information right now. You have written a treatment. Now, what you want to do is CYA. CYA, cover your ass. Why? Here's why. You've always heard the phrase, somebody whining, they stole my idea. They stole my idea. Here's the bottom line. No one owns an idea. No one owns a thought. Here, you just wrote a treatment. A treatment is not a thought. A treatment is a thing. I want you to take a look on the screen. Coming up, you're going to see some red, and you're in there, you're going to see the Library of Congress, where you copyright things, and then the Writers Guild East and West, where you register. Let's get back to some information. You have written a treatment. Now you want to protect it. You want proof that you have written it. So let's take a look. First, in order to protect your idea, one, of course, you have to write it. Let's start in treatment form. Then let's get proof of creation. What we're going to do is register it, then copyright it, and there's a third thing I'll tell you about that I don't like. It's sort of nicknamed the poor man's copyright. Be careful of the poor man's copyright. Now, writing a treatment, take a look. Go back to filmmaking tip number 74, and I showed you how to do it. First off, though, you've written your treatment. Now, let's register it. Look on the screen right now. There's the Writers Guild. The Writers Guild. Send it to them. There's the website. You photocopy it. Make sure you have your title page. If you're a member of the Writers Guild, it's $10. If you're not, it's $20. Do it! It's only $20. What's the next thing? Then you get a receipt from the Writers Guild. Next, don't just do that. Now you want to copyright it. But you can't copyright. Take the word treatment off of the title page and put down a story. Replace the word treatment with story. Now you can copyright this story that you just created. Look on the screen. There's the Library of Congress. What you'll put on the front, though, is a photocopy, a title page, and on there you'll put the little letter C. Then you'll put down the date, and then you'll put your name. And the Library of Congress shall ask for Form PA. Papa Alpha, Form PA, and they also have a short Form PA. It's $35 only if you do it online, and if you want to do it by mail, it's $45. It's cheap. Do it. Register it and copyright it. There's a third thing, too. I don't want to say do. And too many people do it and then depend on it. It's called a nickname, the poor man's copyright. You sort of think you're going to do that with the mail. What you'll do is you'll write your treatment, you'll photocopy, you'll stick it in an envelope, you put your name and address on it, you give it to the mailman, and then they postmark it and they mail it back to you, and you keep it in your desk for the next 10, 20 years, and you never open it. You know what? I don't like that thing. That really doesn't stand up in court that well. You know what happens when people do the poor man copyright? They don't do the proper copyright. They don't do the proper registration. So this segment's about over. Write the treatment that you got on filmmaking number 74. Now cover your ass. Let's register with the Writers Guild. Let's copyright it with Library of Congress. Happy filmmaking. Here's what you've just learned. In the previous segment, filmmaking tip number 74, you learned how to write a treatment. On this segment, you're learning how to protect your treatment, which you'll call your idea right now. So what you will first do is register it with the Writers Guild. That'll cost you approximately $20. The next thing you do is you copyright it with the Library of Congress. That'll cost you between $35 to $45. And what you do after you do those two things is then, why not do the poor man's copyright? But there's something else I forgot to tell you. Cover your ass. You got to create logging, proof of submission that you sent it to people. So anytime you ever talk to anybody in the film industry about this idea that you have written and registered, send them a letter stating, I have just talked to you about my forthcoming feature film project, tentatively titled, and keep a photocopy of that letter and then log it and keep that logging. And you have have just protected yourself very well. And now let's turn it over to God. Guess what? You just got 4 minutes of filmmaking information on treatment and protecting your ideas. Pretty good. My real film school is right here. First off, it's me live. It's a 2-day film school. Go to my web address, webfilmschool.com. You'll see the locations. The 2-day film school, Saturday and Sunday, is 1,000 minutes. You just got 4 minutes of information. And by the way, if you can't wait or you can't attend, with most of you want to launch your career right away, then I've made this amazing box set off of the 2-day film school, the DVD film school. 16 DVDs, budgeting, scheduling, screenwriting, directing, cinematography, lighting, editing, marketing, distributing, financing. It's all right here, and they're guaranteed. So if you want to launch your career as either producer, writer, director, actor, filmmaker, and you don't want to spend 4 years at some theory-laden film school, then get the DVD film school. And it's guaranteed. They're amazing. Now take action. Order. Happy filmmaking.